And yet say,
Babo, you know.
Na Madrid, he no mudi omo sa vim no free bar. Vizoma yebida. Oma yebida. 15 times. Champions of
with far better teams. And teams with so much experience and quality than Arsenal. It started way back after the era of Miguel Munez, Jose Vivalinga, and then Claudio Caniggia. A coach is not multi champions the 5 times. The Juanito time they started here. Inter Milan for Becca say Udru Benabawa 7 minutes no. A watcher say over 90 minutes. It is because of the then European Cup. Acquire Juanito the Omo fast so a proper comeback in the Malmo. You know a time you crano in the Champions League final. Na game when you pong against Atletico Madrid, and it wasn't Atletico Madrid team. Rebecca said, it was Atletico Madrid team with Courtois, Juan Fran Torres, Felipe Luis, Merenda, Diego Godin, Gabi Fernandez, Coco Resurrection, Saul Niguez, Diego Costa. No more matured quality and experienced players. Madrid better over 4-1. The recent Manchester City team, Manchester City team, no, said the next city there's no need to go back and outline the lineup again. Still, I'm going to come back. You know, of all the comeback on my ball, the name,
okay.
Because that ball, Mama Madrid the chance a bit. Only Paris Saint-Germain, it ended 1-0.
Okay.
Ewo Park the Princess. Now, Omoba, Santiago Bernabeu no. First half, na 1-0. Yeah, who the na you know what we said 3-1. Eti Oma the Chelsea, the Rodrigo one against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Said you, na Real Madrid for ni game nim. Yeah, who the Rodrigo ba no be ball atum mu afata say one ball atum Oma Chelsea afim. This season in the Champions League against Dortmund, 2-0 they came back. Vini Junior Jane tokwaro no ako against Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Afonso di bida kwa koshe go no general no Vini ache match no. Ye hu de na Josely Mato. Mo ba be goals na guma mo ba Bayern Munich afim. Nti obun what that history, what that belief.
Yeah.
And what did they say the 80,000 capacity stadium Santiago so good history against Real Madrid. Let's not forget that. The last time omo call Santiago Bernabeu, no more winning by a goal to 0.
Yeah.
Omuko say Madrid will Bernabeu. And a Madrid be ball draw in 2006. And the Omuko Champions League final.
Yeah.
And we have kind of omonamsona the same thing. And omonamso. Me de no America say, Madrid can score more than 3. But omo beti me keep clean sheet ana. I'm not so sure because Madrid defense, you know, if he struggle to contain the Valencia attack, the Real Sociedad attack, then Arsenal attack no be break. They can be strategic. They are the individuals. I'm betting me belly Real Madrid out of the situation. But team no money a very good record. And Arsenal can defend well. When you Arsenal like you name the previous years, no one knew how to defend it. No. About 10 against 11 against Manchester City in Etihad. Obianko how they defended in that particular game. It is general Madrid for no believe. Almost match no almost Vinicius Junior said they would do a comeback. Vini and Mbappe a meeting, almost they will do a comeback. Almost Mbappe at the airport, Emma's France and Ebusano, almost a comeback. Oh, call the board, oh, call the technical bench, oh, call the whole setup of Madrid, or more that self-belief said there will be a comeback. Okay. But you know, Madrid will need to do more. Danny Ceballos a back, Oliencho Mene back. But you know, they need to do more. 3 goals, Abra Arsenal in Shebidia. Said it is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult.
With these players?
Yes, very, very difficult. Anyone the betting me, I said, you know, on a good day, Vini alone can tame the back line.
I don't know some no. If a match on Bono Emirates.
No, you not.
Virtually, next one, as one Vini Junior, Mbappe.
Yeah.
No, we absent.
Good. They were off because the cutting supplies. But you know, they will be starting 2 new midfielders alongside Bellingham next week. It goes in the you know, Madrid can score more than 4. They can score 5.
Arsenal could sit back be brave.
You know they will say back.
Yes. And only a seven.
Say Omoko attack Real Madrid.
No, but I say we name them person.
Ah, Martin.
So we
go say
packet bastard.
You know also omuye. 3 goals. You know you only
and
need
no deep PB bebano.
Sir, who say beat have it
Yes.
But you know Arsenal defends well when they are defending.
Maybe Arsenal should go. Oh.
No, that is why I'm saying that Madrid cannot keep clean sheet.
Yeah.
Say the Real Madrid. So omo keep clean sheet. So omo keep clean sheet. I agree. Omo team organize omo here at the Bernabeu. It is difficult to beat them at the Bernabeu, especially at this level of the UEFA Champions League. But I ask Kokoye, the Arsenal can do it. But you know, so who you coach the Arsenal? Who share ball Arsenal also attacking Madrid?
Not necessarily so on attack.
A hit a cut up shut up shop on Abeko. You know, Coach B Obeko this particular game will go in for
Madrid but call all out.
Yes, so
to be
yes, it's shut up shop. Obeko could defend it. The only problem for Arsenal is that at the Bernabeu, it will be tough for Luis Kelly ball down or Bona, not or inverted by midfield. No, at the Bernabeu, go invert ya quite better than again. Jacob Quavo played very well alongside Saliba. Again, some poor money to say you know more banana. Say Joe, a quite better ho. Julian Timber played very well in the first leg. Played Vinny Jr. out. But say Joe game now, you can imagine your chances in the first half and compete match goals. And Mbappe ball in our shame. The system is going to be defensive. As to how they sit back there, it is not just about parking the bus, but they can go the Catanaccio style. They can go the parking the bus style. But you know what? If I were to be Mikel Arteta, I would go in for shut up shop. Mejibo na mama me why have me Martinelli, me Saka that can hit Madrid on the break. But in lose so ball that I convert to a 4-5-1 because more midfielders are almost press resistance on betting me a crab ball, no, a crack ye, et me a ball, no, betting me a bobby. You know, I'm only hoping Arsenal will not concede in the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm considering the first 10 minutes there and it will be in trouble. But once again, I see Madrid conceding at Bernabeu because you know my defense in the day. Very, very weak.
General, good morning. I know set pieces are part of football. If not, Arsenal should have found it difficult to open up in scoring. But on a good day, the trio, including Mbappe, Vidi, and Rodrigo, with support of Jude, can harm any defender. All right. Okusie, Inshira FM Sports producer, and anyway, former Inshira FM Sports producer. Okusie. Okay, on the way, and so Ebre. Bouncer, as I say, trust Madrid, trust the Bernabeu. Comeback is assured. Bouncer, the ultimate scaffold, new Achimota overhead, and a peja way, so they are braying. Okay, SL, Edway, Efri, Wa, and a braying. SL, as I say, tell Andy to stop overhyping Real Madrid. There is no way they can overturn the scoreline. Yamal faked injury for Ansu to get some minutes. Okay, SL, Lawrence, Wa, and anyway, and so a brain. Sila, a custom officer. So, Omombabe Kahon, ne. Concede first 10 minutes assemble to omo na bibia betimasi ne so also you dey
or describe what I'm saying and I'm saying that they may and overhyping. How is it overhyping? These are players who are proven.
Ono person chese match ne fala ma Arsenal.
So you say it, you don't see overhyping Madrid.
Men can be ma Madrid. The person chese say enko yes Madrid was chance bia e was second leg
no. Yes I dey na me support am analyst.
That's it.
Yes I dey am support am analyst.
Awa.
So you
wo de wo basa wo yema na nka Madrid great team na gu ni wiase. Second leg no. Who say Madrid was chance?
Oh, they have a chance.
Okay.
Set 90 minutes plus, maybe I bet me a extra time and possibly penalties.
Okay.
But caveat need depending on Arsenal's game to lose.
Okay.
Arsenal's game to lose.
On be bia kuto mo answer.
Yes. When you declare Real Madrid 3-0, na over home. And history
Teams so che Arsenal.
Yes.
Ebe suffer.
Yeah, no
After
correct.
winning
Bayern Munich,
handsomely.
yeah,
First leg.
Yeah, no correct. Yeah, no correct. But Arsenal is one of the sides Real Madrid is yet to score against them in Champions League.
Okay.
And yes, yet to score against them.
Okay.
So the Trump Cup
Okay.
it's Arsenal game to lose. Arsenal never decided say Mumba give away the chance no and that's what
I see.
Yeah, Arsenal never decided. Arteta will or the luxury to qualify or the luxury. He can decide go pack the midfield make sure so benya omon be kurabon Real Madrid will kurabon no be bre. They can't do anything. In as much as they've done a lot of miracles, Bernabeu, Sergio, it's still Arsenal's game to lose.
There's a team me, yeah, the Mawa, but Mako handle Madrid easily.
Me Madrid, the kind of midfield.
Teta and Trenton on for team money every day. Then I go away.
Oh, Sergio, Ningland said, me that in this game, me the Jorginho be count.
Okay.
For front liners, me ibako. Me the Jorginho be count. At least menya around 4 or 5 minutes on bit me kura ball. No. Just make sure you hold the ball and no. Real Madrid did omo bre. Toni Kroos retire. Modric ayemred. So mo midfields now do not quite mechanical. So they don't have game controllers. Nti yana so mo share opponent timi kura ball midfield now. It falls on mo front liners on mo back mo attack because opponent ne kura ball. No. So they just depend on quick play, quick transition. 1, 2, 3. Jude, this guy Federico Valverde, Camavinga, either Vinicius be making move or Rodrigo Goes or Kylian Mbappe. No more possible. They use their pace to create those goal scoring opportunities. This is what Real Madrid lacks. Going forward, I think they need to have at least 2 or 3 game controllers. Say Akadani Ceballos on kwa. Oh, can you bet me a dictative pace? Midfield, Real Madrid games. Akadani Ceballos on kwa. Camavinga is technically good, but he's not game controller.
Or you're absent, crowd.
Yes, I know cry one
because
Chouameni may say due to accumulated cards. The first leg, you know. So it's Arsenal's game to lose. Arsenal the bed decided so on call when and also Monko.
Okay. There are so many ways to kill a cat. Manchester United is the only club unbeaten in the Europa League. Definitely, United will find a way to play in the Champions League next season. Man degree, Ketikrachi and the way and so ebre. Yenshe enra matches no emu kakra. Na se we de boko ma PSG and Barcelona. So mo ebeko semi-final. Ana boko. Boko.
Boko na jino Dortmund team in there. Say ni team am.
Dortmund. Eba be hwe so baby.
Enra watching the game Adia ebesi mi team ne say da bia out aka say abrabo is style bi da bia out aka say ne say bo abrabo ni football is style bi o. You know this is PSG team omuja Marco Verratti kwan omuja Leandro Paredes kwan Mbappe si omobiu okoro Real Madrid. I'm not sure Mbappe thought PSG would go that far. Di Maria Eko, Lionel Messi Eko. Neymar Kobo preseason na ma of India back more goals. Almost a derby. Encore. You know, last season they played in the Champions League semi-finals. It was just unfortunate they met a resilient Dortmund side that had 2 most experienced centre back within their setup in Martamels and Slotterbeck. Into Mantimi and Traberiano. And no free McCoy. You know, Mbappe Coy na Luis Ocampos buy and also say so change the setup and the plan to build for the future. You know, decide is as a do yeah. No cofa brandy and desire do a buy. Okofa João Neves. Ventina, and the moment you see those Portuguese guys, it is obvious that Luis Ocampos is the sporting director. Not the Luis Enrique buy. You know, almost front 3 of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, almost replacing it with Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Desire Doué, or Bradley Bakula. Young players, almost achieve in the European game. and omo buy. And you know, with a coach, watch it from Roma, watch it from Celta Vigo, watch it from Barcelona, say, give me the opportunity you can build. Obia did you on times into Marco Baratico because you know, Verratti so much for that in the European game. Name a super player, Oko February. Oko Farmers is super player away. But you know, look at the situation of PSG now. They are playing with so much confidence. And players now, Omo replace you technically. Not at the same level. But technically, they've replayed them. You deserve job, no? Obviously, the Neymar type of a player. And what kind of time and again say, or not the Neymar na Osuan the Bob, now can the movement, or can the transition, or can the skill set, or can the technique on the field of play. You go now saying a typical Neymar like goal, and on the ball say the first goal. You know, look at Dembele. Only the IQ of Lionel Messi, but when he pace, when the transition play, now she goes or them up here the team. She Kvaratskhelia. Omo shemu Chelsea ni Manchester United atena ho na omo de omo di genu omo de ball ni di agro. And omo call Napoli kofa. Arguably the best player in the Italian Serie A from the left side. Omo mama say first goal and the second goal na genu individual brilliance and no goal no omo say. E bia won say players no omo level no omo dey but technically they were up there. And omo say 3 goals no. She do a goal no. She Kvaratskhelia goal and get chance. He Odazil Azel Disesi in and out. Because after Matthew Cash free Muna and Aston Villa will be in trouble. Odazil in and out. Okay. And our corner left foot no be Emiliano Martinez in Jina na Jinoa. And no the ball no two here. And you goalkeeper biawu. It is Emiliano Martinez. No the ball no two. Look at the third goal from Nuno Mendes. Again, said you, and also a individual brilliance from Nuno Mendes. And for me, he is the best left back in the game today. But now our bomber PSG this, you know, look at this goal. Individual brilliance and a chance. Yeah. A Neymar type of a goal. She baby or the ball ni free. Now she baby or the ball about better.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful goals for Champions League.
Yes. You know, I'm happy that
goals.
Yes.
From long distance.
Yes.
And PSG goals is similar.
Yes.
You know, I'm happy that gradually football is coming back. And obviously, you know, look at this goal.
Yes. Super.
And a chance.
Super goal.
Odazil in and out. Goalkeeper near right there. Well, Luis Fabiano mo. Odim se ball no, you know. Odim se ball no the befa. She be o the ball in fire.
Martinez anyade na.
Oh, if you analyzing the position of him, why not there?
Yes.
So what say we goalkeeper's coach.
Yeah.
Now we analyze no aid in the video which because ball no our left, also our left.
Yes.
Until our left there, you have to close the angle. Now by and one team me close angle no. Again so close angle ne kra na. Angle no close wa yen close fam nko a. O hwe soro nyina. 81 if you are a goalkeeper's coach, you will give credit, you will blame the goalkeeper more than you know. Look at the third goal. A leg back, munyina haya. A leg back. And the French no wa. And I said, "Joe, waba benya sa go we e dia matima ye friend Paris Saint-Germain." Eti e boy a leg back. Hwekwan ode Ezri Kosa. And Pau Torres. Lucas Din on the left. Now there's a see a very replacing Matthew Cash. And you know, individual brilliance from Abrante FN, Nuno Mendes. Into 3 goals scored by us. Look where come of us with Ja center back and walk. It is Sergio, you love it. And Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho, you watch the game again and again and again, and you love it. This is PSG. A new team formed. I agree, sir. The lineup from Huna Emery a bit. We bet me a question the lineup no, because when you game and also Oli Watkins and Nasa Asensio back joining Marcus Rashford, but he decided so be call. And look at the way Chris and look at the technique. Look at the technique. Football be sa ba baby and they want free. We should go now we assist now we are there because gradually the guys coming up are showing so much technical skills on the field of play.
Yes.
And then only idea PSG you know see as oh yeah Mbappe pa say na what dream be yo. Are you going to feed the Michael Owen issue? Are you going to join the Felipe Coutinho story? Are you going to join the Luis Nazario de Lima story? What do you want to mean yet? Free wa no magic. Wouldn't say we call better pedestal nanka wakɔ Champions League, but unfortunately okoye na niema nko se di City. Mbappe in the Champions League, the best game was the Manchester City game.
Yeah.
All the games they go crown obechabu say we are anonymous. Untimi impose ne ho on the field of play. That is said the nka PSG a obetimi aye e dia mom. Brilliant goal from Dewey and General. The PSG team no
a very young guy.
Yeah.
Even the age, you know, now we ball now, no ball. Oba Arsenal, the same thing. Luis Kelly.
Yeah.
Very young guys. Oko Barcelona, Lamine Yamal. We show more age in a ball no more bona. I'm say future no. Ebesan Ronaldo no back. Ronaldinho no enter another football.
You know.
When level no form kakra.
Yes. Oh, munyan so after no one so picky.
But me youngsters no performance.
So I'm sure who so yeah. No now with the right coaching, with the right training, right management, they can get there.
Okay.
So mun nyina anja saade na because you know the way also ne mentor e nema. Nti hwe ball na obo no. So say the crowd you see the name in him. Lamine Yamal. A black guy who has been built so well from the La Masia and is enjoying his moment. Why? Because platform now Odinasono. Almost system it allows flexible players to perform. Until there's no pressure. Number 2 is a La Masia boy. Number 3, or Obama the Spanish national team pressure behind him.
Okay.
But the ubetimi abo. You are not competing with anybody. You set a target me man say Hana obetru. O skill na go money than do on the field of play no be Luis Kelly, you know, I'm only hoping that he will not follow the English hype.
Oh.
No more rushing be brave. No more money time to grow. Among Rossini be brave because you who Metlan Nelson Mon and say, you who Ben White and Mon and say, you know, Liverpool Ebon and say, I won't say home. Manchester City right back in Lico Luis Omo Rossin is you who Libramento, Luis Hall, Omuna started very, very well. I'm not saying they are not playing, but said they now see what did so do that level, no, Shady Dan Sancho. Until we are only hoping they will not rush him. Look at Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the line. Even Kopama crowd drop. Sheffield Food in general. So we are only hoping these guys will follow the footsteps of the greats and don't bring the right coaching, the right management. It's nyam manage o me. No musika no mu benyanim kowura obutrim. You know, omo betimi amai quality footballer. You who be a game when we move from Unimbo to Ushego now, your sister now. I hope our football.
You come running a metwaso. Yenye eba betwaso. And son the local stories no aba. Yemfa Africa na honso ye Africa nyeda o hwe Europe na utimi jai na be hwe Africa matches ni bi. Go same time.
Yes.
Same time. Level num peja ya enka wo Europe a won sign ma me hwe.
That's true.
CAF Champions League Confederation Cup matches no. But among for SF free obeshe de koso. The competition was so our
level no was so and you know Venus no musi akan kra oto no kra nya benefit wow. And I me am catch us say me share Sundowns so front three no. And who say ya man 100 years I there be bro. Obi obeka catch us say Ghanaian club kwako win champions in the next 100 years is lying. You be go beyond because you know players from Brazil no mako form so mramiti akan for Sundowns. Omo kro omo ntimi ni Champions League omo no. Omo ntimi. Omo po omo ntimi ni. Until we have a long way to go, but you know, omo
very long. Me say me abandon UEFA Champions League. Ebe share Stellenbosch. Quand on fasse more dismiss defending champions Zamalek. Wow. What a game.
MC audience match.
What a game. Mumu try Europe. Now we're Africa. Me cause Africa. Awa.
You me kai Samobodu.
Okay. Samobodu. Kufi yesu si onye nyina e 9-11.
No, that was motivation waiting the amount.
Yeah, they man the players in simple.
Oni pass level na no more.
Our slave on confirm omo kase na ball mo boy dey say nyehwe.
Oh yeah. Maybe you confirm kasa. Say depending on say the omo level of say the omo follow game no city. Mas you obi honestly follow pass you. Yes, Dreams FC once in a while omo timi amaisa. But you eno no
na me dey man be flash be.
Like eno no esisen. Eno no esisen.
Yeah.
How consistent are we? Makachira say say you could 2 decades your celebrity group stage appearance. the last decade between 2010 to 2019, and of course this decade I me. Until that, every decade, you see Ghanaian club in final of inter-club competitions. From the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. And I'm a kawaha. Say, the first country, Yama an African club competition, 2 finalists. The first time. Say Egyptians, any some of the other countries should not take over. And no, obo boss, early part of the program, say possibly say betmenya either an all South African affair or an all Egyptian affair in the CAF Champions League final. Because Pyramid is playing Orlando Pirates, and of course, defending champions Nadia Al Ahly are playing 2016 champions Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
And said you and your fluke and your rock.
Sure.
You see, 3 South African clubs in the both Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup. 2 in the semi-final and 1 in the semi-final of the CAF Confederations Cup. Said you, say the level of investment in our Kosoro. Said Betway PSL no timima $46.3 million sponsorship. Said you can see that this is where they are taking the game along.
Okay.
See a player kaye ya Pharaoh Williams, you turn around over $20,000 a month. Ya fa Maseo Allende, Ubonse Peter Shalulile, said you national team players and they applied their trade with these clubs. And these have been consistent guys who are rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme. Even here, mainstream Europe, said you, when they come in on the continent and they face these guys in either AFCON qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers, or AFCON tournaments, said you most often see them suffering. And said you see, said these guys are doing a very, 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 very good game. So said you, honestly, Enwa, I've seen a wonderful, wonderful performance.
All right.
Stellenbosch surprising me. Stellenbosch almost surprising me.
It's shocking.
Kevin and Dooley go no.
Yes.
And said you game about just around virtually 12-15 minutes to the end of the game. And I go no buy.
Okay.
And said you when they scored the game, they made sure they defended their 1-0 goal now munya
Yeah.
till said the referee ebe blew the final whistle. Now Zamalek fono complaining say yempam Jose Peseiro because omuhuna omuhwe adia odia momo said you enyo mo bobreni because they were the champions for God's sake. Last season stage we omo pass it me do the final before beating RS Bekani. Now said you omo ntimi no semi-finals said you enyo mo level.
Defending champions.
Omo ya out.
What was 0-0? It was South Africa.
Yes.
Now of course Seno it was Egypt.
Yes.
1-0. Stellenbosch. Wow. Our mekwaba.
Yeah.
Na ya baby bim kakra.
Yeah.
And so the amount for. Na Fifi se men kase Fifi Frenchman. O se Dino Desiré Doué. Doué. Desiré Doué. Yes. French in no. Ayi now the one. Fanyafi.
Yeah, the both 6.
Yeah, Fanyafi Fifi.
And you may manage.
The same way yes. No kona krani nsefuri ade on e natana no na oduru ha o kan hwe kire o se bibia nim na o so awie bi French ni na nsefuri na de to guru
said you want
na anya fair to why
No,
Fifi with my day
o make correction.
o ti nya na o si ame no ni mbegu
Fifi with my day